What it fellas, the Iron Jesse here. I'm back for another LEGO Marvel minifigure and brickhead comparison video for you guys. And this time I'm doing a new one for the lineup. And that is the LEGO Avengers Infinity War Rocket Brickhead and minifigure comparison. So, I did the same thing for Star-Lord, Gamora, Mark 48, and Thanos on the previous videos I've done. So today we're gonna do Rocket. Since you guys saw me review that Brickhead's 2-pack for Rocket and Groot, so I gotta do Rocket first and then Groot. So, this one is gonna be super cool and super great and super nice and super fantastic for the lineup. So I am gonna compare their front bodies, the side of them, and the back of them, and their blasters. So this one's gonna be super cool and super great and super awesome for the lineup. So without further ado, let's get started. So first up, we're gonna take a look at the front of them. So their faces are completely different. The minifigure version has that black and white and gray there on that face there with those fur print looking very cool. Also, he has a jaw under that head there. Yes, he has a jaw too. And the Brickhead's version has those Wolverine claws for his whiskers and that brick belt nose there and the Brickhead's eyes there in a different look. And this one has that right color fur there, and the minifigure version does not. So, their torso prints are completely different. The Brickhead's version has that different printing for his body there, and the minifigure version has that 2007 look from the Volume 2 lineup. But anyways, this version of Rocket is from last in this year. But anyways, we're going to take a look at the side of them. So here we have the side of them looking very cool. Now they have the blasters there. We're going to take a look at them with and without the blasters for that arm there. And yes, their tails are different. So this one is articulated and brick built, and the minifigure version is not articulated. And the ears for them is different. This one is brick built, and that one is the part of the head piece. So we're going to take off the blasters there, and we're going to take a look at those after the figures. But anyways, here we have the side, their arms without the blasters. So the Brickhead's version has that right color arm there, and the minifigure version does not have that right color. And here we have the other side of Rocket, and yes, we have the other side, the whiskers there. The same arm has that same color there, but in that downish look, different than the upper look. And the minifigure version does not have that color. That one is accurate, and the minifigure version is not. And the differences for their ears are different. This one's brick built, and this one is part of the headpiece. And the top of their heads are different. This one is in that brownish color. This one is in that grayish color. And here we have the back of Rocket. So this is what their back still looks like. And here we have that back blue part for his outfit there, and the back of his tail. When you take off the tail for the minifigure version, which I'm doing right now, since I'll put that back on after I do the video, he has back torso printing that you can see right there. It has that silver there, and the lines and the blue, black, silver, and brown there. And the Brickhead's version does not have that printing on the back of him, and their back of their heads are different. This one is brown, this one is gray, as you can see. So that is it for both of these rockets. Now we're gonna take a look at the comparison with those blasters, I should say. So we're gonna take a zoom in. There we go. Alright, let me bring the other one. So their blasters are different. So the Brickhead's version is brick built with all those different pieces. The gray, black, and that darkish gray piece on that middle part there. And the minifigure version for that accessory has that orange cylinder piece connect to that alien conquest gun. So the front of them is different. So this one has that orange circle there. This one has that little gray circle there, looking very cool. Also for the back of them, let me try to get that. There we go. Well, alright, so the back of them is completely different. This one has that slight side-ish downward look holder, and this one has that straightish holder looking very cool. Here we have the top of them looking very cool and the bottom of them. So, which version of Rocket do I like the most? So, I still like both of them, but I could still prefer the Brickheads version because the Brickheads version of Rocket is more accurate than the minifigure version because it has the right fur and the right, let me try to pick on, there we go, that right torso body, and the minifigure version is not accurate and it doesn't have that type of printing, but I wish they fix them up since in 2014, and their blasters are different. This one has that minifigure scale, this one is brick built, so their tails are different too. This one is brick built and it is articulated, and this one is not articulated and it's a part of the minifigure. So this was a good collection, but again, I still like both, but I can still prefer that Brickheads version because it is more accurate than the minifigure version. So overall, this is a good one. And yes, I did Mark 48, Thanos, Star-Lord, and Gamora already, so I'm doing Rocket first, and then Groot, which I will do Groot on the other day. But anyways, this one is very cool. And yes, their legs are different since this one's showing his feet there, and the minifigure version does not since he has that classic Lego blue short legs. Plus, anyways, these are the coolest figures that I ever had. But again, the Brickheads version is more accurate than the minifigure version because the right fur, the right body print, and all that. But I wish they add some of that to the minifigure version. But anyways, this one is a good collection. So that was pretty cool. So this one is going to be super great and super cool and super amazing for the lineup. So this comparison is super great and super awesome for the lineup. So I still like Rocket, and this one is super duper cool. So nothing much to say, but still a good one. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the save button, link in the description, and Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments which version of Rocket do you like the most. I'll see you later, alligators.